So while the video was rendering, I pretty much left the game running until it was daytime again. I mean, we gotta wait for the video to just create itself. And now, our fire whip is turned into a lightsaber that shoots fire. I mean, it looked like it made way more sense when the fire whip was shooting fire, but this is still pretty awesome. I think maybe the projectile attack should have been based on what your current whip was like. It would have made sense. Especially considering how good the fire attack looked with the fire whip. Now it definitely looks a lot weirder. But this light whip is 2 times more powerful than the one before it, and I don't know if it's a bit longer, but look, this thing just extends across like a good 3 blocks. What am I thinking? 4 blocks? 3. It's still insane though. Still one-shots many enemies, even in the latest stages of the game. There's like an area after this where the enemies are twice as strong as they are here. During the daytime, the light whip will one-shot them. Other than that, when it's night, then it'll kill them in 2 hits. Like these enemies right here will die in 2 hits from a light whip. Fire whip would have taken 4 hits to kill each enemy. This guy throws the axes, I hate him. If I can take an opportunity to just kill him from far away and not have to worry about the axes, I'll definitely take it. So I decide to leave Sebastian outside the mansion. With the hope of getting this done as quickly as possible. Now I'm going to use the Divine Potion again to drop Igor here. Or here. Doesn't really matter that much. Now we're gonna go up here with Melissa. Let's see if I can get another level in. Alright, we're trying to use a Divine Potion and we can't. We've already dropped off all our characters, and even then I don't think I can really have a character spawn in a wall. It's still real hard to predict when these knights are gonna throw their axes. So really, you want to be able to just kill them from as far away as possible. Have more time to react to the axes, or just stay out of their trajectory entirely. We're gonna need no stake again, so we'll get it here. Because we also, on our way, need to go get something about a cross. So I'm gonna go up here and start looking around, just see what's. It's a dead end with a skeleton. Kill, just get another heart. There's a demon up here, if I kill him and he drops a heart, that's gonna be like 6 more. And you can break this section of the wall open and walk into this black void here. And then there's a guy you just talk to get the cross for free. Otherwise, you'll not be able to fly over the lake near the end of the game, which you need to do to get to Dracula's castle. I don't think I'm going to have enough hearts to buy the oak stake right away. I'm going to be short by 2. So I'm going to go back to Igor. Just another enemy drops a heart, then I'll have enough to get the thing. I mean, we gotta go and get the item anyway, so I must just bring Igor there. Then I'll switch back to Melissa, who's right in front of the guy that sells an oak stake. Then back to Igor, who's right in front of the orb. Break it with an oak stake, you will get the Book of Evil. And we're gonna save time by just going back to Sebastian, who is not even in the mansion. This just saves us from doing some backtracking. I'm actually really close to gaining the level. I'm gonna try and watch it here. If I can gain the level, that would be pretty cool. If not, no big deal. We'll just go and beat Dracula without it, but... Maybe if I get this one, I might stay, try and get another level, just see if we can get, like, another level. I want to see if I can fight all the bosses in this game. Might be able to, I don't know. Got all the items we need to beat the game and get to Dracula's castle. So let's go to Demon Cloud's land, because, okay, for whatever reason, that's what it was called. Last area in the game. And if it was nighttime, these things would only die in 2 hits from a light whip. Off the dagger wind here, I'll just... Okay, they do die with the daggers. I was thinking they were gonna survive that, because this is like last area in the game. These enemies are super powerful. Even the simple skeletons are super powerful at this point. The only reason I'm killing them in 1 hit is because I have the best weapon in the game. That's kind of subjective. This is the best whip in the game, I meant to say. That much is true. Best weapon in the game, that's actually more of an opinion. Depends on how you play this game, really. Here's another town. Okay, you can go in here. Let's see if there is any use to doing so. You can go down a few flights of stairs and whatnot. There's just some old lady sitting on the floor by herself there, who says, "You will be remembered." Oh. I thought she was gonna ask me if I want to live with her. Then again, I have seen other people in this town, it's not just one person. Creepiest thing in that game by far. This town is completely abandoned except for this one resident who thinks you should live with her. And who doesn't seem to see anything wrong with the fact that there's no one in the town left. Dracula has cursed me! And just like that, it's gonna be nighttime. Okay, let's just kill enemies and get our next level. I mean... right here, let's just get it. Gotta get the goblet back on. Yeah, I meant the goblet. Because that just gives me, like, such a good attack reach. That most of the time, as soon as you get the goblet, you'll want to have it equipped. Just makes things so much easier. I mean, there's a few more people in here I'll talk to. So I'm just gonna kill a bunch of enemies. I might actually leave the town. Might be more enemies out here to kill. Yeah, there's gonna be a few more to take out, so I'll do this. I just need 2 more of these heart drops. Now 1 more. I said 1 more heart drop. As soon as it drops, I'm gonna fight the next boss. I remembered what this was, even though I've only ever fought it a few times, because I beat Dracula without gaining this much experience. And we can't seem to see a heart drop. I just need 1 more to drop. And again, we still have quite a time before it becomes daytime again. Quite a bit of time still. Speaking of which, there it is. I'm gonna get my Sacred Flame ready. Okay, the Grim Reaper! I think you just throw flames on the ground and... Okay, I've got up to near half health already. And I can even just keep a distance if I want, just snipe him with a goblet. If he comes close to the ground, you can pin him there with a Sacred Flame, then just inflict a ton of damage like so. And I'm inflicting way more damage to him than he is inflicting to me, so that's gonna kill him. And that was super easy to kill. It's death, and he's a pushover. You can still gain levels out here, but really. Actually, I'll just wait till daytime. I'll just cut some of the footage out, just wait till daytime, then talk to more people. And then we'll just go on to finish the game. If we don't get any golden heart drops, we'll probably just go straight for Dracula. Otherwise, we might just stick around to gain another level and see what the next boss is. So I killed Death again. I don't know what the name of this town is. Daytime now, it's just... Okay, it's another... I don't think you can buy anything in this town. The legend has been written. Find the curse. Okay. I feel like this town has nothing to hide. One day, someone will save this land. I hope. I think that'll be me. Know nothing. Wait, what? This guy knows nothing? How does this work? Is he saying know nothing, or are you just reading his thoughts and he knows nothing? The legend told about an hero who defeated Dracula. Maybe he thought hero was pronounced hero or something. So I'm gonna save the game, just to get all the characters back in this one spot. Because one's in Crystal Castle, both are in Crystal Castle. I saved the game so I should still have all my items. I'd be shocked if I lost something, because I saved the game. Can get the goblet back on, the flame. And we're gonna go and kill Dracula. And I have the cross, so I fly across this lake. Otherwise, there will be no way of crossing this. This part's actually annoying, that if you jump back far enough to the left, or you get knocked back far enough to the left, you'll end up flying across the lake again, so you just have to sit through the animation of the character flying across the lake, and then, again, just to get back here. You'll be stuck watching the character fly across the lake an additional 2 times. We should make it to Dracula. I mean, we have all the items. At this rate, I feel like we're just gonna go in. We'll probably just end it here after we kill him. Probably not gonna go on and kill the rest of the bosses. At level 5, I shouldn't need any more levels. I've done this at level 3. Okay, we got a golden heart, so I'm tempted to try and use it and see if I can... So there's the palace. If you were to not have all of the items, this wouldn't appear. If I go any further to the left, you would not find that palace if you were to be missing an item that you need. And that would pretty much make the game unwinnable if you can't find a way back to get the items you might have missed. I'll at least be at full health if I wasn't at full health already. Probably won't even take that long to get all the hearts to get the 350 experience. That is, if I can keep getting golden heart drops, but I'm probably not going to bother with that. Let's just go to the Invisible Palace, because I have a feeling this really is an Invisible Palace. It won't show up unless you have all the items you need. Like all 7 of Dracula's relics, the magic key and cross, red crystal, you might need the encyclopedia, I'm not 100% sure, but I just take it just to be sure. I don't want to go all this way and then find out I was missing something and can't go back to get it. Besides, the guy just gives it to you for free. And then, just like in the original Simon's Quest, you walk through an empty palace, Except I actually gotta get up here. These jumps can be really annoying. Not so bad when if you miss them you don't fall into an instant death pit, but they're still pretty annoying jumps nonetheless. And just in case something goes wrong, I'm going to use Divide Potions to draw both characters just outside the room with Dracula. I'll take the Goblet back because that has a use I do not know what the Book of Evil is for, besides just getting into the mansion to kill Dracula. I'll be fine with Sebastian. Get the Sacred Flame back up because that is powerful as all hell. So let's just go. Darkness suddenly wrapped me up. Here, you're gonna want to get, like, stand 3 blocks away from Dracula. That way, he'll shoot fireballs and they'll just fly over you. Since I brought the Light Whip, he's gonna die in 2 hits. And then you get some more text and then you fight Dracula's second form. It was this giant monster that just looks like a giant devil, just flies around and... Okay, we'll just kill him like that. I mean, we got the strongest whip in the game, and... I mean, he didn't have all of his body parts. We just... How did he have his arms and legs in the first place? We didn't find any of those. A big fireball wrapped Dracula's evil palace. Despite his wounds, Sebastian. The hell is the rest of the story? Did not hide his happiness while looking at the purified sky. Okay, this is actually a different ending from what I'm used to seeing, so I think just like in Simon's Quest, depending on how fast you beat the game, you get one of multiple endings. Simon's Quest, I know it was 3 endings. This, I'm not sure. Transylvania is now a free land thanks to the victory of light over the night. Okay, so he lives in this one. I was thinking maybe I got the ending where Simon died. Or Sebastian in this case, because that's what Michmede wants to call him. Okay. He and Melissa still get married. The pieces return here in Transylvania. Sebastian and Melissa can now live in happiness and joy. The clouds disappeared from the villages. Dracula's phantom disappeared from the country. Except it makes me sad that Igor is not mentioned anywhere in any of these endings. I mean, during the early game, before you get the goblet, he pretty much carries the whole team. So that's Dracula's Shadow for you. Probably one of the best Castlevania fan games out there, except it is fatally flawed one way that you can't leave the Eternal Marsh. At least I, Lord Black Cecil, have found a way to leave the marsh. And if you forgot something on the other side of the marsh that you need to get into the palace, and you save there, you're pretty much screwed and you have to wipe your save file. That it also can get pretty cryptic, because to try and figure out what to... Especially trying to figure out how to get the death potion. That takes a lot of backtracking on your first go through this game. Unless you actually know where everything is ahead of time and just plan all that out ahead of time, you'll be doing a lot of backtracking just to get this death potion. Because the white herb, the root, and the moss are extremely far away from each other. All 3 of which you need to brew the thing, and God forbid you don't save and you actually mess up the recipe. Because you'll lose them and have to go get them again. Of course, I knew the death potion recipe and all the item locations ahead of time, so I did a sequence break and got the fire whip early. Which made a bunch of the game pretty easy up until we got to the marsh, but even then I didn't really have much trouble. So overall, to quote TV tropes, if you take Simon's Quest and add in a new storyline, expand the game, add new music, new graphics, and then item crashes, it's like every Simon's Quest fan's wet dream. I'd try and put it some other way, but the description on TV tropes is just so good that I have to just quote it. I actually talked about speedrunning this earlier, well, maybe not on my YouTube channel, but That's actually really interesting. I talked about speedrunning this game during the Let's Play of it. Briefly mentioned a bit of my strategies and how I use a Divine Potion, but didn't really get to do many of them in this Let's Play. Well, I found out you can walk through a portion of the wall, so that's going to be a slight time save. So you might see more of this game in the near future, because I might try and beat it as fast as possible.